live because I can't go live on TikTok. Yeah, for some reason, they have me under age restrictions, which is intentional. I don't look 16 or younger. Um, it's just a way of censoring me or muting me. But I don't know why. I really do not know why. I'm not saying anything that's harmful. Uh, you can all try the teas for yourself. It's not, it's a natural remedy. And there's proof, there's scientific proof that these herbs help. And not only that, they also help. We have helped so many people. They have testimonials. There's reviews. There's commentary that it's helping them. So yes, so yeah, I've been muted on TikTok on my main page too. So it's I can't go live. You're not able to send me messages. You can still comment on the videos, which is great, because engagement is always great. Uh, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I had someone email me this morning because they've been trying to message me because they did buy our teas and they're trying to see what works for them. And that's a lot of the times, those are the messages that we get. We're in our DMs a lot. So I'm always getting messages from, you know, customers who want to buy and don't know what to try first or want clarity or have questions, about their own health and what can help them. Then we have questions from consumers, from buyers, from people who actually bought our teas and need some guidance, which we love. We love to guide you all because I believe, right? You can watch our videos and kind of get an idea what will work for you, especially your body, you know what your challenges are. But it's always great to be able to contact someone directly and run down what your situation is and then have them make recommendations, which is what we do. And I don't know, I guess they do monitor the messages. And so TikTok didn't like what was going out or the recommendations that I was making to people. And so they muted me. So now I'm here with all of you here live on YouTube, which I'm going to try to do this instead of going live there. If I'm able to do this here, I'm going to do this here. And I, of course, ran an appeal, showed my identification, did a selfie. They still said I wasn't old enough, which is flattering. I don't know what to say. And so I am appealing it again and I'm waiting. It was supposed to be 24 hours. They'll let me know what's up. But of course they haven't. So I'm sort of like in jail or I'm in punishment. So yeah, so that's what's happening now. But since you are here and this will be published, I want to make a few tips, few observations, because we do talk to a lot of people in the comments and through DMs. I'm always getting a lot of questions about health. So wanted to go through some questions that I normally get and that can be helpful for you. Because a lot of people, they're shy. They don't want to they don't feel comfortable talking to someone about their health, or you don't want to feel judged or get judged. The one thing though for me is, no, you're not gonna get any judgment here. I'm trying to look for some music. You're not gonna get any judgment here, but I am gonna be really honest with you. And honesty is a good thing. You want this because you want someone who's gonna be honest with you, but also the intention is to help you. So I'm putting some sounds. I love to hear high vibrational music. And so right now we're going to listen to 111, which is angel music. I love to work or get ready to these sounds. And you can go to YouTube and and just listen to any sounds that you would like. They have different vibrational sounds. It just depends on what you want to hear. But this is a really calming sound. I always recommend it for women who can't sleep. Either you're struggling with insomnia, menopause, sometimes you can't sleep, your nervous system is hard for it to calm down. You can listen to high vibrational music and it's amazing. We also have a relax tea to help you unwind, relax, and get ready for bed. But the relax tea also helps with anxiety, insomnia, and restlessness. So that's a great sound. So, okay, like for instance, yesterday I got a question about PCOS. A girl who says that she's struggling with PCOS. She's saying that her menstrual cycle can last anywhere from 10 to 20 days every month, which is very long. And it's very heavy. So she has a heavy flow. What I asked her, it's always, I work with so many people, I talk to so many women. I already know what the problem is. I'm trying to figure out if you know what the problem is most of the time. And so I asked her, my first question was, how's your diet? And she's like, not the best. I eat very highly processed foods, processed sugar. I'm overweight, what they like to say obesity. I'm obese. And so I told her, I was like, you know that that's the problem, right? If you want to take care of yourself naturally, you have to think about your body holistically. So with pharmaceuticals, they're going to give you a pill to try to solve the problem, but they're not going to look at your entire body. As an herbalist, we're going to look at your entire body, right? Because we want you to heal your body. The intention is to have supplements like herbs to help you control or get regulated. When you are trying to heal your body naturally, you have to look at your entire body. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so new to TikTok. I'm sorry, to YouTube Live. I do see you here. Um, it says, welcome to live chat. Remember to get to guard your privacy and to upside the community guidelines. Okay, but like, I want to hear from you, right? Like, do you have questions? I'll get better at this, I promise. I use this channel as a channel just to communicate with all of you and to have a backup, but I'm very new to this. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to look at the chat. But I do see you here, so hi, welcome. So we're gonna continue on, but I'll look this up. I'll figure this out, and it'll be better next time. If you do have questions, please, when this gets published, you can post them there. You can also email me. There's a link on my bio that has my contact information. You can email me there. On TikTok, you cannot message me anymore. I've been muted there. I cannot go live anymore. So that's why we're trying this out. And what is great is that I have this capability. And so yesterday's conversation was from my second channel, which is a backup channel that I have on TikTok that I highly recommend. All you have to do is just type in my name and you'll see my different channels. I have 3. One is a main channel that has over 18,000, and that's my primary channel. That's the one that's muted right now. I have a secondary channel that has over 6K followers, and that's an English channel, but it's also kind of bilingual. There's some Spanish channels on there. There's also a showcase where I can tag my TikTok shop. So TikTok shop is still up and running, which is great. They haven't stopped that, but for some reason they got me under age restrictions on TikTok, so that's why I don't have certain features, which is intentional. I'm not 16. I'm clearly not 16. It's all intentional. And then I have a backup Spanish channel. So if you're bilingual, highly recommend you check that out. It's very useful, very helpful, always a lot of questions there. And that's a Spanish channel dedicated for just Spanish speaking people, because they also want to know about the teas and how to heal their bodies naturally, but they don't speak English. So that's another great channel. But I was talking to someone yesterday from one of my backup channels asking about, she is overweight, she eats highly processed foods, and her menstrual cycle lasts over 20 days, and between 10 to 20 days, which is not normal. If you have a heavy flow and it's lasting that long, there's something else going on, right? And if you don't know what that is, highly recommend you go see your doctor, get analysis done. Is it a fibroid? Do you have cysts? Do you have polyps? Going to your doctor and building a relationship and knowing that your doctor is good and listening to you is important to getting healthy, right? Especially for us women, there's a lot of things going on with our cycle. We go through so many stages in our lives. We need that support. And so when things are off, you want to be able to say, okay, well, my period's lasting 20 days. I have irregular menstrual cycles. They're very heavy. And then the doctor can tell you, yes, you have fibroids. This is the problem. And then you can do your research, find me, and then we can guide you and help you on how to restore balance and how to get rid of that fibroid. But for her, what I got so far was that she was overweight, eating highly processed foods, eating a lot of sugar, and she had irregular menstrual cycles. And so that is the problem. And so I asked her, how's your diet? And that's when she told me what she does eat. And when you're an herbalist and when you're trying to heal people naturally, you're always thinking about the overall well-being of the person. That is a result of how you're taking care of yourself. Either you have diabetes, kidney issues, liver issues, menstrual cycle issues, libido issues if you're a man. So all those things is a result of an unhealthy lifestyle. We have to be realistic. And so I'm always going to be real with you all because I have to be real with myself. I have to take care of myself as well, right? So we have to be very real with each other. When you go to your doctor, they're always going to either prescribe a pill that's going to try to take care of, not heal, try to manage what the problems are. But they're not going to look at you or what's your situation as a whole. Herbalists will do that. And so in her situation is the diet. She knows she has to eat healthy. So I made a recommendation. You have to eat healthy. You have to prioritize your health if you want to be healthy. If having a regular menstrual cycle, having a normal menstrual cycle is important to you, you have to make sure that you eat what you're supposed to be eating to get healthy, right? The importance is not up to me. I can guide you through the process and I can tell you what to eat, what to drink. But if it's not important to you, then you're not going to heal. And so I like to work with people who are serious about their health. They are serious about getting the cysts, getting rid of the cysts, the fibroids, the polyps, the endometriosis, the inflammation, regulating their menstrual cycles. And if they're trying to get pregnant. That's the ultimate goal, get a woman pregnant. And if she's in her older age, make sure that she has a healthy transition to every stage of her life, depending where she's at. And so I told her, you need to get healthy. So by eating, you have to eat fruits and vegetables. That's a must. You have to move your body, walk, do yoga, be light on yourself, be gentle on yourself, be gentle on yourself through this journey of getting healthy. And then from there, you can drink super womb tea, which we talk a lot about super womb tea here on this channel, on all my social media channels, because our main priority is to help women as much as possible save their womb. Why save their womb? Because doctors, when they see that you have a fibroid, cyst, polyps, you don't attend to it, you don't change your lifestyle, they will grow, they will multiply, they will get big. Doctors will recommend the pill, birth control, get on birth control, it'll help you. That can help you, but many women don't want to get on birth control if they don't need to, right? Because then it messes up your hormones and it does other things. And then there's hysterectomy. That's an option, right? And it breaks my heart that many women hate what the challenges are, hate it so much, but don't hate it enough to make lifestyle changes. But instead, they just see a hysterectomy as the solution. And they get a hysterectomy, which then in return causes other problems. It's not a solve all. You would then have early menopause. Women who have had a hysterectomy in their 30s have menopause symptoms in their 30s. So it doesn't solve everything. But what you can do is drink super womb tea. That's going to restore balance. That's going to get you back on track. But you also have to take care of your diet. So we help women who have fibroids, for instance, have very large fibroids. You want to starve that fibroid, because if you're eating highly processed foods, a lot of sugar, it's feeding the fibroid, you're nurturing it, giving it nutrients, and it keeps growing. So you shrinking the fibroid means eating fruits and vegetables. That'll dry out the fibroid. You drink super womb tea, and then it'll loosen up the fibroid, where it'll shrivel it, loosen it up, and it'll pass through. Yes, you may see it pass through. Or if it's small enough, excuse me, if it's small enough, it'll just dissolve, break into pieces, and run through your blood flow. When you have your cycle, you'll see tissue come out, and a lot of the times that's the fibroid breaking apart. So it's very possible. Doctors won't tell you this because they're not educated in it. They don't know themselves that you can drink a tea and restore balance and help your womb. They're barely starting to study our wombs and our menstrual cycles. And that's only because there's more women in the field that they're starting to study our menstrual cycles in our womb. But doctors or scientists have always seen our menstrual cycles as disgusting, and they've never really dive deep into the study of it and what's going on with women, trying to understand women's womb. Instead, the solution has always been birth control or a hysterectomy, or a scrape. They scrape your inside your uterus to scrape the polyps, the cysts, and the polyps. And with that, also there's other complications. You can get an infection. It can even cause endometriosis when you do that. Even having a C-section can cause endometriosis, where there's a lot of inflammation in your womb, the tissue that you already have is confused, and the cells are confused of what's going on. That it creates another layer of tissue in your uterus, causing a lot of havoc in your womb. So if you don't have endometriosis, that's amazing. That's great, because endometriosis is almost like the worst of the worst that you can have with your womb. So yeah, I just wanted to say hello, get you guys comfortable here. Please give me a follow. We talk lots about super womb tea, women's health, how to heal your body naturally, not just with the womb, but with a lot of other things too. I wanted to say hello, get a little bit more comfortable here, because we are going to be on here more, especially with the TikTok ban that's coming up on January 19. To be honest, they have fucked with me so much, I really don't give a shit. I was like, I hope they ban the damn thing. But we'll see what happens. We're going to keep riding this wave. I'm muted on there. I do have other backup channels that I highly recommend that you follow me there. Our TikTok shop is still up and running, but we also have an Etsy shop. We have a Square shop. We're all over the place. And we have all types of social media platforms that we are on. And so this is just one of them that I'm blessed to have. We have a lot of interviews on here. We have testimonials. I share a lot of reviews. And the most amazing thing is that we also share pictures. So if you're super curious about fibroids that have come out, polyps, cysts, women's experiences with our teas and how they were able to heal their body naturally. If you don't believe it, go watch my testimonials. Everything's on there. We have amazing customers all over the world that we are helping, not only with their womb, but also get them pregnant. I'm trying to get women pregnant as much as possible. And so that's my ultimate goal. I've been put on this earth to be able to bring babies into this world that otherwise wouldn't have been here and have this life experience. And so I hope you can join me on this ride. So we're gonna do more of these. I think I know how to turn this off. I don't know how to see your chat, but we'll figure that out very soon, I hope. Start a poll, start a question. We'll see. Oh, and I just got an order on TikTok shop. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll figure this out. But catch me on here. I'm hoping this was just a test run. So hello. And if you are following me on TikTok and then you happen to see a post saying, hey, I went live, I may do this around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We'll see. And I'm going to put it across the board with on all my pages that I'm going to be on here live. So hopefully by then I'll figure this thing out. So I'll talk to you soon. Leave me a comment on any videos and I'll respond. Send me an email. I'm on all the social media platforms under the same name, the Chi-est Beauty. That is the name of my brand. I am Nancy, and I'll respond. So hope to see you. There is a comment. Hello. Thank you for commenting on here. Poppy Party. Hi, how's it going? How are you? How did you find me? Did you just stumble across YouTube and found me on here? We're doing a test run. I posted on TikTok that I was going to be on here because I've been muted over there. And so we're trying this out as opposed to be in here. Yes. Why? I think that's what you're saying. Yes. Yes to any of them, right? So yes, I'm glad you wrote a comment. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Now I know I can see your comments. I can tell people to comment their questions, which makes life a little easier. But I'm ending this live. I will be back around 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. So please join me then. This was a test run, and thank you for being here.